Hello, Tarmac Works fans. So I have a recent catalog given to me by my local dealer, AB Mini Cars. So I read through this and I haven't seen anything else, but if you want to pause on this, hold on, let me get it closer here. Interesting that, they've signed a multi-year Koenigsegg deal and they have Alfa Romeo and Dodge coming there. And it says here that Datsun 510 wagon and BRE is the best-selling model of all time. Alright, so you can read the rest of that. Tarmac Works Owners Club. I have the van from that. This van, actually. And the sedan. That thing. Alright, let's see what else. Nice little diorama. Global 64 is kind of I guess their entry level, but it's still pretty nice. They roll. They have tampo printed graphics. They're like really elaborate, nice Hot Wheels that actually look like real cars, unlike Hot Wheels. I guess their number one competition might be like Mini GT, if you're familiar with that brand. I will say, though, I collected one of their F1 cars, and it's subpar. It's simply not as good as the Spark model. The suspension on it is all blanked off and unacceptable, in my opinion, so I will not be getting any more of their F1 cars. Alright, I will get one of these days. I just haven't been able to find it locally. Maybe I'll order it online one day. I like that purple one and the brown one. C63 AMG, that's an older casting. Imola is coming out, or as out. Maybe I'll get around to that. So it's nice that they color-coded the chapters. All the globals here are yellow. Look at the Fire BC, various colorways is on the R. I don't know if these colors are in order of release or not. Maybe not. There's the 510 wagon. A bunch of colors already out there. FD3S. Vertex version. I have reviewed this one as well. I have this green Vertex Sylvia, I think, and that was pretty cool. I like that one. Not really a fan of the GR86. Alright, there's that Alfa Romeo. And this. I suppose one day I'll have to get one of these, because I despise the Auto World one with the opening panels. And no one's done a Viper in a long time. This is the latest one. I just don't like that colorway. I don't like black wheels, not my thing. Dodge van, that's better than a Hot Wheels, I imagine. Okay, I think I've reviewed that one, if you want to search the channel for that. Defender in green. I've also reviewed one of these Shelbys. No, I haven't done these, though. Alright, so now we're in Hobby 64. So Hobby 64 is their, I guess, top-end stuff, where they have antennae, very colorful interiors with instrument clusters and seat belts. They might not roll, though, to my recollection, because they're going for realism, not for toy playability. Although they might still roll. And they come on those crystal cases. They come screwed down to a stand and have a clear box around them. This is nice. I actually looked at this at the dealer, and most of this is tampo printed. It's just a little pricey. I already have so many F40s, I chose not to get it. But maybe one day. 488, 458, 510s. That's cool looking one. That comes out in a new color. I'll do a review of that. I've bought this. I'll get around to reviewing it. But I gotta warn you, it's covered in decals. I'm gonna complain about that in that review. Yeah, I've got these, I think. No, I have an Inno 64. I find it interesting that a lot of brands seem to make the same castings at the same time. Like, so many different companies make this Gunther Works now. And a couple companies make this thing now. So it's like they're competing against themselves. I don't know if there's a big meeting every year and they're just like, yeah, let's just make all these. Or it's just the car companies say you can only make this year. That kind of thing. So obviously the RWBs is really popular. They're milking that. Yeah, a lot of RWBs. Supras. So it's pretty extensive. They have a lot of castings and a lot of liveries for each casting, it seems. I will say I got one of these, and I think it was this one in particular. It was an awesome one of my early purchases, and I was really sold on Tarmac Works at that point in time. Yeah, I also got this green Volvo. That's a nice model. I bought this thing. That's okay, but you gotta pick at a dealership because it's really hard to paint all the molding on that black. That's a tough one to get done correctly. I have one of these somewhere in my collection as well. So, alright. A lot of R8s. Now, Part 64. Interesting. Yeah, I guess, make some dioramas. I guess they're trying to compete with them. Oh, well, they are American dioramas. Never mind. These are great. They're all metal. So if you drop the thing, you chip the paint, it's not going to break because it's made of metal. But I would recommend you glue them to some plastic packaging chips because they're going to fall over very easily. I have some of their wheel sets, and they are very nice. I just have yet to actually put them on a vehicle. They're very nice. Now I think we're getting to 1/43rd scale. So they have a few castings here. Yeah, I don't have room for 1/43rd. Lapel pins. Different packaging. Alright. I used to really rag on these guys for having such horrible packaging. Like this, a box inside of a blister. You're buying garbage, Who's going to display their model in a box? Or, I'm not. Or at least keep the box small so you can put it somewhere. But giant boxes like this, that's just, let's face it, that's going to end up being garbage for most people. I don't know why you would want to collect an oil can of one piece, but... Alright, so that's nice that this brand is actually sponsoring real race cars. Macau, GP, the Indy 800, 8-hour, right? So they must have Tarmac Works written somewhere on these vehicles. And then they're doing a lot of collaborations, it seems. Alright, so that is the 2023 catalog. Would have been nice to maybe get this at the earlier part of the year, but better late than never. Hopefully it didn't go too fast for you guys. Just pause it as you need. In general, I would say, they're an okay brand. I like Global 64s more, mainly because I despise decals. Maybe someday I'll do another brand roundup, but I'm starting to buy less of the higher end Tarmac Works, and I'm also buying less of the Inno 64s, specifically because they have decals and they crack and they look ugly with air pockets behind them. So hopefully, in the off chance, Tarmac Works actually sees this, you guys got to get away from decals. Why is it all Mini GTs are tampo printed and they cost less money? Why is it Hot Wheels Premiums cost less money? Why is it Greenlights, Auto Worlds? All of those guys use tampo prints. They don't use decals. So their models, they're going to last longer. And especially if you touch the models, which a lot of people like to do. Thank you for watching, guys, and happy collecting.